is going to be a cracking time from Simon Johnston. 36.13 seconds. He goes into first place, and that could well take some beating. Luke Stockman really is getting some momentum as the truck approaches the finish line. This is going to be a blistering time. 33.5 seconds. That is absolutely sensational. Luke Stockman into first place. The nose of Mick Brown leaking blood as he competes with everything he has to pull this truck over the line. And finally, Mick Brown has no more to give. So the distance will be measured. But no, Mick Brown rises once again to give one more supreme effort, but it refuses to budge another inch. Mick Brown has given absolutely everything. He's approaching 3 completed laps, and he gets there. 45 meters for Dan Gannon. He said he's got a good grip, and boy didn't he prove it there. And looking comfortable and in control as he approaches the 45 meter mark. Remember, the lead is 46. Kelsey has gone past that now and elects to drop the stone because I'm sure he had more in the tank, but Ben Kelsey has taken first place in the Hoosier Stone event. Negotiates the turn, bites down on his bottom lip, but I'm sure it's going to be a matter of centimeters. But it's Ben Kelsey who took top spot with 49.4 meters.
Next up, it's the Hercules hold, and in this event, the contenders have to hold up 2.5 tons of car from sliding down these ramps. Now, if you work it out, that's approximately, what, like 20 Bjorks? One, I don't know, like a million chicken nuggets or 2 Kerry Katonas?
It's tough. It's real tough. It's tough on your grip, and you feel like the cars are going to rip you apart, and you're holding on for dear life.
Why is it called the Hercules hold?
Basically, Hercules apparently hold back 2 horses like that.
It's another lesson in mythology from Magnus and Magnussen. 4 times world's strongest man.
Well, Mick Brown must feel as though the odds are stacked against him as he comes into this event. Currently occupying 6th place on the leaderboard. 2 events, 2 6th place finishes. He said that his grip is the weakest aspect of his game, and if there's ever an event that will test that particular attribute, then it is the Hercules hold for time. 2 1,200 kilogram cars, handbrakes off on an incline. Brown already struggling, fails to break 19 seconds. Not a strong showing in an event that Mick Brown knows is one of his weaker ones.
Magic Mick Brown, fresh off the Hercules hold.
Yes.
How did it go for you?
I've never done it. I've never done this event. It's all new to me. I've not got the equipment to train with, but it's obviously you let it down until you think you're set. And I thought I was set, then it just nearly pulled my rib cage completely out. It moved that far. So obviously on first pull it slipped right from a good grip to a not very good grip but it's all learning. It's all learning for myself.
So Nicky Whelan, currently in 5th place after 2 completed events. Irish Open champion in 2011, 4th place in UK Strongest Man last year. Will need a strong showing in this Hercules hold for time if he wants to get back to the finals and qualify from this Group B semi. Looking fairly solid at the moment, focusing, putting his mind somewhere else other than the pain that he must be experiencing in his grip and in his forearms. Heard Mick Brown saying that it almost was pulling his rib cage in 2. But Whelan looking comfortable and solid here, adopting a wide-legged low squat stance. 33 seconds, just over for Nicky Whelan. It's good enough for the lead, but will it stay there with 4 athletes still to go?
Well, that event, to be honest, it's obviously grip, but it's a hell of a lot of pain. So it's kind of just how much you can take before your hands give out. That's basically it.
It's all hands, yeah?
Oh yeah, but there you go.
Not much skin left there.
No.
Thanks very much, mate.
Thanks,
cheers.
man.
So Simon Johnston appears in confident spirits ahead of the Hercules hold for time. Currently in 3rd place after 2 completed events.
Come on, Simon!
And encouraged by Glenn Ross, who's on the mic as the PA here.
Looking strong.
Leading time currently laid down by Nicky Whelan of 33.7 seconds. And so far, Simon Johnston not betraying any discomfort or emotion of any kind as he approaches the 30-second mark. Still looking good, remaining completely focused. All of a sudden, a grimace says that the pain is kicking in. 34.32 seconds, currently in first place.
34,
and an impressive display from the Welshman.
32.
Simon, this event seems to be taken out of everyone, but you did enough. Current leader.
Yeah, it was tough, but it's easy when you know what you've got to go up against.
Right.
Yeah, if you've got a time in your head, you just hold on and hold on and hold on. You know, you just got that little bit more in you to hold out for the number.
It seems like there's a huge sort of mental element to this game where, you know, people are hearing that time and they're waiting for that time and then suddenly it's going. Is that a big thing for you?
Yeah, when you know you've beat something, it's really hard to carry on, especially when it's hurting as much as it does. You know, there I felt like my tricep was cramping, my hands were ripping apart and everything. You know, so it's a lot of pain.
And you got the final to think about. So
yeah,
good stuff.
Well, Dan Gannon produced a terrific display in the Hoosier Stone. Finished in third place, but got a mammoth distance of over 45 meters. What level of confidence will he bring into this? Completely different type of event. Hercules hold for time completely static, and Gannon has been grimacing from the opening whistle. Have his exertions during the previous event taken it out of him? He's continuing to fight, continuing to try and block out the discomfort that he's experiencing, but he really is suffering now, fighting for every extra second. He's gone past 30 seconds. How much longer can he hold on for? Just under 33, 32.91 seconds. That's good enough for third place.
Dan, straight off the Hercules hold, how was that?
Yeah, it was quite a heavy pull. To be honest, the handles are so knurled. It's more of a test of pain than it is grip. You know, you just get to a point where you feel like the skin is going to pull off your hands.
Now, on another note, I hear you're a bit of a wrestling fan.
Is that right?
Is that right?
I spoke to your colleague there earlier. I was asking him about his work.
Do you call him Nick or do you call him Magnus?
I refer to him as Magnus.
There's a big part of you that just wants to call him Magnus the whole time.
Yeah, of course.
Have you asked him for an arm wrestle or a kind of a bit of a wrestle by any chance? Do you think he'd go for that?
You know, I'll arm wrestle him when this is over. Give him a bit of a chance.
Well, this man has been incredibly consistent during the two completed events. One victory, one second place, to give him the top spot that he currently occupies on the leaderboard. How will he fare in this most static of events? He said that his stamina was a terrific asset during the arm-over-arm truck pull. His athleticism and conditioning came to the fore during the Hoosier Stone, where he produced a whopping distance of 48.46 meters to take second place. This, a static event, completely different, strength of mind, pain tolerance, all of these qualities now being put to the test. Appearing solid at the moment, saw just a grimace a few moments ago, but he's going well to break the 30-second mark and still appearing solid. Bugging out his eyes in concentration, fighting the pain and the fatigue that he's feeling. 39.04 seconds. That good enough for the lead at this stage of the competition. Terrific display once more. Luke Stockman continues to be consistent.
Big Luke Stockman with the big shaking red hands of the jolly green Scottish giant. Dude, 39 seconds, new leader, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was quite good. It was the first time I've done any event like that, so...
Really?
Yeah, maybe beginner's luck, I don't know.
I don't know about that, I'd say it's a sign of things to come.
Well,
watch out, everybody.
Fingers crossed, yeah,
Well
I hope
done.
so, thank you. Cheers.
Well, Ben Kelsey has just seen a man who tops him on the leaderboard after two completed events deliver a wonderful time of 39 seconds in the Hercules hold for time. How can Kelsey respond in an effort to keep himself in contention for a comfortable qualification through to the UK Strongest Man final? Another man who possesses wonderful athleticism, how strong is the mind? How high is the pain threshold as these two 1,200 kilogram cars are pulling in opposite directions, and Ben Kelsey is attempting to keep them still. Now, is that a smile of satisfaction or a grimace of discomfort? The left arm beginning to shake rather violently, and the grip fails. 35.86 seconds. Good enough for second place.
How are your hands, mate?
Incredibly painful. It didn't hurt at the time.
Really?
It's when you let go, I think the blood flows back into your hands.
How was that event for you, though, on the whole?
Really happy with that.
Yeah?
I only got second place, but it's an event that I would consider to be a really sort of my Achilles heel, if you like, my weakness. So to get second puts me in a great position. I'm going to get to see what the other guys do on the power stairs. I know what I need to do, so I might be able to save myself a little bit for tomorrow now, so that's great.
Well, Ben Kelsey coming in second position in the Hercules hold for time, but the runaway winner once again was Luke Stockman. 2 out of 3 victories now for the Highland Oak, and that puts him into a really commanding position on the leaderboard overall. He increases his lead in first place, 17 points from Ben Kelsey's 15 with 1 event to go. But just look how tight things are for that 4th and final qualification spot. Luke Stockman has been absolutely sensational through the 3 completed events so far. A victory in the arm-over-arm truck pull, a magnificent second place in the Hulsevelt Stone, before again taking top spot in the Hercules hold for time. Ben Kelsey remains hot on his heels, courtesy of some wonderful consistency, including a victory in the Hoosier Stone. At the other end of the table, Mick Brown really does have it all to do. 3 completed events, 3 6th place finishes for only 3 points, while Nicky Whelan and Dan Gannon are tied on 8 points apiece. That final qualification spot will be decided on the power stairs.